So today we're going to show you how we took this 1942 WLC, kind of in military fenders and trim, but with a civilian paint job, and completely rebuilt it into a true civilian looking bike. Originally, this bike would have been military green with military fenders, you know, all the military parts, but my buddy who bought this bike wanted a more civilian style looking bike. He wanted the civilian fenders, and he had seen one of my other builds, my 1953 Panhead, and originally we were just supposed to give this bike a kind of a once over, you know, change the fenders, add in some you know, a little bit of chrome, and just kind of clean it up, redo the wiring. But once he saw my bike, my Panhead, he was like, I want that attention to detail. I want to go all the way. So we took the motor and tranny to a friend of mine named Jim Forrest, aka Frosty, in southern Saskatchewan, Canada. And he took the motor, rebuilt the transmission, and his attention to detail is second to none. The motor was pre-run, and the only thing we had to do was literally drop it into the frame. It was all timed, the carburetor was all set. It was perfect. It was great. The gas tanks were repainted. The new fenders were painted. A lot of components were powder coated, including the rims, new stainless spokes. We rebuilt the rims, all the hubs. We rewired it, added in a lot of the new parts, and continued to build. This took about a year and a half to complete. And of course, with aftermarket parts, there's always a lot of fitment issues. And in the end, there was quite a few pieces that we just, you know, grabbed the originals and actually got them re-chromed and reworked and used them again. We had Heather's Leathers in the United States redo the seat. Impeccable job, just beautiful seat. And we proceeded with assembly at this point. All the fasteners are all polished stainless, all the hardware. It just makes a nice clean look, and you don't have to worry about any chipping on the chrome. It's just polished stainless, so it'll last forever. It's going to have a nice shine to it for years to come. The bike was built in my basement workshop where I tend to do a lot of work in the winter. This was going to be my friend's first antique motorcycle, and his first time he's going to ever have a bike that is a foot clutch and tank shift. And he was pretty excited about the whole process, and it was a lot of fun building this bike with him. For me, building these bikes means another bike gets back on the road, another antique Harley, another antique motorcycle, and all I care is that when it's done, you ride it. Ride it, you know, have fun with it. That's what these bikes are for. These bikes are made to be rebuilt over and over again. So here we have another 1942 Harley WLC, ready for the road. Ready to pound a bunch of miles on and look good doing it. Properly geared with like a 33 tooth front sprocket, this bike will do 68, 70 miles an hour down the highway with a 250 pound rider. That's my experience, because that's what happens with mine. Like and subscribe, because this is what we do. This is who we are. We are Save the Rust. Have a great day.
First ride on his own bike. I said first ride on your bike. First day with a foot clutch tank shift.